Yo, welcome to the video. It's Deacon Insane, and today we're reacting to a video called Tuah Podcast. Podcast is genuinely terrible by Mimiolus. I think this is that one British nigga. I think I used to watch him. I don't really remember too much. But I'm not gonna lie. Why is she like, is niggas actually watching a podcast of a girl who's known for saying hak twa with a country accent? What the fuck is niggas doing, man, nigga? Like, niggas judge people for watching streams. Nigga, you should judge people for watching podcasts with a bitch that said hak twa. Let's get into this shit. Talk to me, British nigga.
Hak to.
You gotta put like an emphasis on it, like to. You know, like to. Yeah.
I'm gonna lie.
Say it. All right, all together.
Hak to.
Hak to.
Wow, listening to this is a wonderful
I'm
use
gonna
of
lie.
my day. Now, I've seen a lot of...
I'm not gonna lie, nigga. It is that one. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, fam. I need a test. You think she would allow me to test? She should have started her OnlyFans.
This podcast that did not need to exist in my time. Like, just a few weeks ago, we looked at that podcast that I can't even remember the name of off of the top of my head. I think it was called, like, the Empowered Podcast or something.
When you come back from work,
Are these little niggas? Bro, who's watching a podcast with niggas who aren't even over 25? Nigga, I'm too old to be watching niggas like these. I'm 30 years old, nigga. I'm not watching this shit, nigga. What the fuck? Bro, these niggas don't even look older than me. That's debatable.
tired, bro. You just wouldn't go to bed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't wait for holiday.
Sometimes I'm in bed and I'm like, bruv, I need to brush my teeth.
And that was pointless. But
Facts.
this just takes it to a whole new
Facts.
level. For those somehow unfamiliar with the
30
hilarious viral
Turn
sensation
this
of
shit down,
Hak
so loud.
Tuah, this is Hayley Welch. And she went viral a few months
Bro, I'm
back.
not gonna
for her-
lie. Yo, Haley. I know I got no emotion. But you know what I'm saying? When I clean up, I look pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? I got prospects to be. I'm not gonna talk about money. But I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I would like to get Hak Tuah on. You feel me? Are you accepting applications? Because honestly, I would pay. I wouldn't pay. I'm too broke to pay.
A
I'll give you
response
my
to an
iPhone,
on-the-street
my nigga.
interview
I'm
by a
broke.
channel called Tim and DTV.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time? that
You
do?
gotta give him that hak to and spit on that thing.
Yo, she
Funny
actually,
as
she's deadass perfected the tour. Like, she said it the same way every single time I heard her say it. You gotta give him the Hak Tuah.
Shit
How'd
I
she do
ever
that?
seen in my life. Incredible. This still makes
Okay.
me
Too sexual,
heartily
too
belly laugh.
sexual.
And apparently the world did too, because she became very famous
What time is it?
overnight for this. There was merch and everything. Let's have a look at some of it, because some of it is incredible. All right, so we got the Hak Tuah 24.
Who the fuck is buying this? Why are you buying a shirt that says Hak Tuah 24? Nigga, are you...
Spit on that fang, brilliant. I'd wear that to my wedding. The American flag Hak Tuah. Eat, sleep, Hak Tuah, repeat.
My nigga, isn't she Australian? I don't know.
Again,
Eat,
I
sleep,
would
Hak
wear
Tuah,
this to the
repeat.
birth of my first child. If she don't Hak Tuah, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to her. This one's just grim. I don't, like,
Well, I'm not gonna lie.
It's just grim for some.
How wet do you think her mouth is? I'm not gonna lie, like, she talking about Hak Tuah, I need to know. Like, there's no way her throat is whack. I've never had a good throat in my life, dead ass. I'm celibate, so not that hard to say, but like, no cap. Anytime I got in the head, it was fucking ass. I didn't even come close. I mean, actually, every time I fucked, I haven't come close. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need to test it, bro. You might be the first girl to make me nut from a
Some reason. She's also been making bank from public appearances, apparently charging up to $30,000 per one. Well, that's my future child's first birthday party sorted, and I'll be stood there in the corner in my unofficial Hak Tuah merch. But something I've not seen anyone talk about is how weird the actual interview was.
Okay, I got another one for y'all.
Okay.
Would you rather? Hold on, is she listening?
Would you rather?
Would you rather
She's drunk. She's drunk.
have back shots for the rest of your life? Or
Okay.
missionary for the rest of your life?
Mate, what are we doing here? Going up to girls outside a bar, going, what's
See, when I fuck girls, I like to fuck girls that have meaning to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like fucking bitches just to fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm a demisexual. I think that's what it's called. I like having sex with women that I generally have feelings for. So it has to be missionary. Back shots is only when you want to fuck a ugly bitch.
Better, missionary or back shots? I'm not sure if this is like a normal thing to do in America, and I very much doubt it is. But if you did that in the UK, you get called a weird nonce and laughed at until you went away. And that isn't the
Fucking
only
nonce,
strange interview she's done.
Fucking
She
nonce.
did this one with KIIS or KISS. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Is
An
that a-
Australian radio station after.
What? Don't put your hands. I'm a little ashy. I don't give a fuck. Why is it kiss and her mouth is open? Like that's like the perfect podcast for her to be on. No cap, because
She blew up, and it's fucking weird. I was trying to think of a more descriptive word for it, but the best way I could describe it is just fucking weird.
They all know who you are for such a funny little thing.
she look pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. No makeup, she look pretty
Were you
good,
just
nigga.
having a laugh there?
Bloody hell, man. Is that really the first question you have to ask this 21-year-old girl? Do you actually
Wait,
fuck?
she's younger than me? What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was like late 20s. Damn. She's super younger compared to me. She's 9 years younger than me.
Tuah?
God damn.
Man, come on. Why are we doing this? Come on.
I was just having a laugh there.
So you're not a spitter.
Brother, come on now. Come on. Surely you're better than this. It doesn't stop there. I think he catches
Yo, this
himself.
nigga's never gotten hawk twat on. No cap. Because the nigga said you're not a spitter. Hawk twat does not mean she's regurgitating your that sounds disgusting. Does not mean she's spitting your cum out. She's spitting on the dick. She's spitting at most the pre-cum out. You feel me? Like she's not going hawk twat this your cum out, nigga. If my bitch hawk twat my cum out, nigga, I'm boxing that bitch in her face, nigga, and say, swallow it back. Swallow it back, nigga. The fuck?
being
Come on
weird
that bitch, nigga.
and like just stumbles over his words.
Yes or no? It's fit.
Oh, no,
No,
this
no.
nigga's weird.
But anyway, there was clearly a large demand for regular hour-long content with her, so she answered the prayers of the many and announced her podcast called Talk to Us. It's like Huck to her, but you're talking to her. It's very clever wordplay.
I'm Haley Welch. A little while ago, my life took a complete left turn and it changed forever. And along
my
the
God,
way,
sketch.
I've realized that everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Is that Jake Paul?
What does that
What the
even
fuck?
mean? Saying Huck to her gave you a new insight and perspective on life that made you realise that everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Did you not realise that before? What? I think she's just saying stuff for the intro. Fair enough. But what are you trying to say?
This nigga laughs like a fucking gremlin. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you heard that shit rattling and like, bro, I'm running. What?
I realised that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. How did this make you realise that?
And now, it's my time to talk. Check out my podcast every week, Talk to Her, where I'm sitting down with a cool...
That woman was like 30 plus, rubbing on her nipples with her tongue out on camera. Bro, that shit makes me like honestly, bro. Yeah, random. Yeah, that makes me so disappointed in like our not even our generation. That's not even our generation, but our generation turned people into like, yo, bro, that's disgusting, bro. No cap. Not even disgusting in the sense where it's disgusting. It's just like, bro, you're really willing to do that shit just for what? Like, that should make you proud. Like you can't look at that. They can't look at that recording again and be like, yeah, I'm very proud of what I was saying. I'm very inspirational to these people. I'm helping people for real, rubbing my nipples and tongue out. Like, this is OnlyFans. Bitch, what are you doing with your life? You feel me? Ironic, sure, but that's some side shit.
coolest guests and
Couldn't be
having
me.
actual conversations with them.
Okay, well, that's good and novel. There's not many podcasts out there where people get guests on and have actual conversations with them. There was really a gap in the market for that, I think. Now, this podcast is ran by Jake Paul's company, Better, which, as you might be able to guess, is a betting site. And Jake, little piece of advice for you here. Keep funding this podcast. It is a very wise and shrewd decision, and this will no doubt return you millions. Every week, people from all over the world will be waiting with gleeful anticipation for the next
You know what's crazy too, though? It low-key might work out. I don't know. Like, I feel like it could work out. Honestly, it deadass could work out. But I just don't know how long it's gonna last. It just depends on how, like, good she is at being a podcaster. I mean, me personally, I've never watched a podcast in my life. I watched that one Berlizzi podcast, but nigga, I got bored so quickly, and I love Berlizzi and Dante and Rock. I deadass could not watch that shit. And wait, was PG in that one? I think PG was in that shit. Was Joe in that one too? I don't know which one I watched. I think I watched 2 of them, and I don't think I finished either one. I'm not gonna lie, like I can't watch podcasts. They're so boring. So boring. Like it's like I just don't really care enough to watch. I don't care about these niggas' lives respectfully. Like I don't really care. I watch the content for the content. I don't watch the content for them. I watch it for them, but I don't watch it for them at the same time. It's hard to explain. If you know, you know. I just don't care enough to be deep in.
Talk to her. Anyway, let's watch this episode because that's what this video is about.
Come on, Haley. It's not that bad. All right, it's time to get out of the bed and quit rotting.
Haley, get up.
All right, I'm ready to talk.
Get in.
Sheila,
Talk to her, us, Haley. Do you get it? It's the name of the podcast. It kind of sounds like Huck to her, which is the phrase
you
she
said
says. Only intellectuals will understand this.
And I want you guys to get to know me better than Hawk Tuah.
Is that thing you call?
Was that Matt Riff? Why the fuck is she hugging Matt Riff? She's not gonna fuck you, bitch. He's not gonna fuck you, okay? You fat face bitch. I'm joking. I'm jigging you.
Your podcast Talk to her then, because people will surely forget about that with that sort of branding.
No, it's Tuah. Like, you really got to put your emphasis. Yeah, you're not saying Tuah. You're saying Tuah. You know? Like, you got to really put your back into it. Tuah.
I'm fucking sick of saying that phrase. Do you think she is? Huck and Tuah have probably been half of the words she said in the past 3 months.
Say the
She's
line.
been dead for
Haley.
3 months? I don't think you're
Now, this may come as a shock to you, but this podcast is kind of uneventful. I know. Who would have guessed that, eh? In fairness to her, her presenting ability isn't bad at all for someone who got thrown into this like 3 months ago, and this is her first ever podcast episode that she's hosting. And she seems a nice enough person, but there's not a lot of substance to the first episode, like, at all. There is really no reason for this podcast to exist. It just feels like someone's gone, she's quite popular, Let's just give her a podcast because it might do well and we might be able to get people onto our betting site. But one of the most interesting things to happen on this podcast is she kind of alludes to Jake Paul being a bit of a dick.
Jake's pretty wild. He's a little spooky.
Oh, that's that one bitch that was rubbing her nipples. She's not 30. Maybe I lied. You know, she's young enough to wear that shit. Oh, that shit's going. Is that a weed? Nah, she's valid then. She's probably high. Is that? And drunk. She's valid, bro. She was high and drunk. We give her the benefit of the doubt. She's wearing Hirachis in 2020. I can't even judge though. I fuck with Hirachis, but damn, my nigga. Hirachis, nigga. Hirachi. 4 or 5 years before those were in style. Those weren't even in style when COVID hit. Nigga, it was God, it's been like 6 years and you're still rocking them? Sell them shits. Is you broke? Ironic.
That's like a man, you know?
And what are you noticing in the difference between being a fan of someone from afar and then meeting them? Like,
nah, she's
is it
old.
what you
Never mind.
expected?
He was exactly what I expected. Like, he
I'm
lets
old
on
too.
like he's an asshole, and that's what I like about him. He owns up to that shit.
I'm not
you
gonna lie,
know?
nigga. I fucking love being assholes, bro. But I love being an asshole, bro. Oh my god, but I'm not really an asshole. I'm such a sweetheart.
That's kind of big in the first 4 minutes of your first podcast your boss is funding to just go, yeah, he's a bit of a shit. I respect it. I respect that massively. They then go on to talk about Botox for a bit, and it is astoundingly uninteresting.
I get a little myself. I call it Brotox when I do it. So when you start young, you're actually just getting rid of whatever wrinkles would pop up.
Well, yeah, but if you get all that shit done when you're young, by the time you're 27, you look like a lizard and you can't move your eyebrows. This is just big,
nigga, if you're so fucking scared about getting wrinkles, nigga, just take care of your skin. I mean, shit. I mean, I got bare wrinkles, low key. But, like, I don't really care that much. If I look old, I don't care, nigga. What the fuck? I'm 30 years old and I look like I'm 19. Feel me? I don't look 19. You gotta have that confidence.
Big cope, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, you know, I get Botox. But it's just like, you know, it prevents, you know, my face from moving.
Here's the thing. Number one, if you're a girl and you get Botox, number one, you're going to attract pedophiles.
What the fuck? What the fuck are you even on about? If anything, I found that Botox makes people actually look older. They just look more smooth.
No, that's not true. That's not true. It makes you look older depending on how much you put in your face. If you put a lot, you're gonna look like shit. You're gonna look actually older. But if you only look older when you start to get old. You get what I'm saying? So like when you hit like 30, 35, That's not even old. Like 35 to like 45, you look like garbage. You look like actually like you age worse than respectfully Asian people. You age worse than Asian people. And Asians don't crack until they hit like 90. They don't crack until they hit like 55, 60. You feel me? And when they hit 60, by the time they're like 65, they look like they're 80 years old. But I mean, at least they stay young for a very long time.
Really, that out of things to say already that we're at the point of going, yeah, anyone attracted to someone with Botox is a massive pedo. What are you talking about? What does that
is
even
crazy.
mean? I feel like maybe this is a joke. I don't know.
Wait, that makes no sense. I just took that in. How does that make sense? You get Botox and you attract pedophiles. How are they pedophiles if they're attracted to you? Like, you don't look that much young. You don't look young. Like, okay, when you get Botox, if you're 20, you're not gonna look like you're 17, unless you already look like you're 17. You get what I'm saying? Botox probably will make you look the same age just for longer. At least that's what I believe. I don't know. I never gotten Botox. I don't know nobody with
Living
Botox.
like a joke.
But like, so that's something that is such a breath of fresh air.
She looked like Botox. She definitely got a nose lift. She definitely got a nose lift.
Y'all. I was never the biggest football fan. I honestly don't even get the rules that much. But what I do know is I like having fun and winning money. And Better Picks lets you win up to 1,000 times your money. The app is super easy and
So I should trust a girl that doesn't even know how to play football, doesn't even know the rules of football. Like, is that what Better does? Only football parlays, nigga? What the fuck? You don't do no basketball parlays, nigga? I don't even watch basketball. But like, nigga, like, why am I gonna do that shit? Because you just told me a reason why I did it. Like, oh, she just pissed me off.
it makes it 1,000 times more fun.
10 minutes into the first ever episode and we're already getting an uncharismatic ad brief for a betting site.
no
Hell yeah, I wasn't familiar with your game, but the fact you're promoting such a service that allows people to make loads of money is very respectable. This will no doubt change lives for the better. We should be more thankful
start doing
for
them
betting
cash app
sites and
scams.
casinos, I think, because they're really out here just giving free money to people. It's so kind of them. They're basically charities.
Just imagine if Chelsea said Hawk Tuah and not you that night. Would Chelsea be sitting in that chair?
Okay, now these are the big questions I came to this.
Oh, you're so right. I never thought of that. Wow. Chelsea, you missed. You just said Hawk Tuah. She really missed her chance.
If her mate said Hawk Tuah instead of her, would she be the one sat in that chair? Would she be the one with the 30 grand public appearances?
Ray-Bans.
Would she be the one with the Hawk Tuah merch? This is a philosophical question that people will be asking and studying for centuries to come. It's the modern if a tree falls and no one is there to hear it, did it really fall? If Hayley Welsh's friend said Hawk Tuah instead of her, would she be hosting the Talk Tuah podcast instead?
I can't do it as good as
Do it.
You do it.
No, you do it.
Hot to.
You gotta put like an emphasis on it, like tuh. You know, like really. Yeah. Say it. All right, all together.
Hot to.
Hot tuh.
Hot to.
Say it aggressive, like
Hot
really.
to.
Like you're mad at the day. You're mad at
Hot to.
Hawk Tuah.
No, fam. Who's watching this? Who's watching a Hawk Tuah part? Hey, if you want to put me on,
Hawk Tuah.
I don't know. I don't even think I could ever be on a podcast, bro. I would just say some dumbass, stupid ass shit, bro. Cause I just say whatever comes to my brain, dead ass. Like, I will get canceled the first episode of the podcast. I would actually get you banned. No cap. I'm not gonna lie. Like, niggas don't want to put me on the podcast, bro. I don't restrict my words too. Like, I can't. It's impossible. I literally can't, bro. I just say whatever comes to my mind. I'll stop myself before I see certain things because I know certain things is crazy, but sometimes it just slips out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
To a podcast, you have won the internet today.
I think we need to like do I don't know, like a bar crawl where we get you drunk and try to get you a slogan.
I got something you can say.
This podcast is so dead. It's actually amazing. Like, it's just dead on arrival. They already have nothing interesting at all to say. And look, I don't blame Hayley at all. She's just secure in the bag and riding this wave she's caught. And honestly,
Fuck did she just say? Yo, that's so. What is she
She
talking
is the best
about, bro?
person on this podcast. Like, these two have said absolutely nothing of interest to anyone who has ever lived on Earth. And this person just annoys me. But to be completely fair, she does tell some stories of interest. Like, she talks about her ear getting bit off by a staffy, which is a pretty mental story. And she does carry the conversation. And she's the guest. So where does it go from here? Are the guests just going to be carrying every episode? And I know I said Hayley is the best person on this podcast, but she acts more like a guest than the host. Do you know what I mean? Why am I analysing the Talk to a podcast this much? What am I doing? But the thing is, the podcast is just based off someone saying something that will make you giggle to yourself for like 1 second. Like, I don't see how this lasts more than 10 episodes, and that's being generous. Like, what more is there to say after that?
But if they have a fan, that's better.
Do you remember that game I mentioned beforehand where you can win up to 1,000 times your money? Well, turns out it gets even better. Better Picks is offering a deposit match up to $200 and a free pick for all new users.
$200, nigga. That's it. What the fuck, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I don't like betting at all. That's why I don't even like the lottery, because that's basically betting in my eyes. I don't bet nothing in my life. I can't bet nothing, bro. No cap. If I'm not willing to bet my life, I'm not willing to bet nothing. I ain't gonna lie. But the only time I would be willing to bet if I'm betting like 10 bands. I'm not betting $100. What the fuck do I look like? What the fuck? I would rather bet $100 to get food. Wait, what the fuck? I'm not doing that, nigga. I'm not betting $100 to get what? $500 back? Nigga, what do I look like? I'm playing. I definitely would bet $100.
Basically, if you put like $200 in, they match it. That's $400 right there.
What? That's free money. Oh, that's so generous. I very much doubt there is any catch or downside to that.
You can only use it on the site.
He's such a generous bloke, isn't he?
We already know those.
Away $200.
We already know those scams, my nigga. You get 200 and you can only use it on the bet site. Why would I even want to do it? I want to spend. I'm gonna lie, yo, what I look like? I'm not gonna lie, betting is crazy to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. A wager is different, niggas. I'll run a wager because I know I'll win. No cap, nigga. I've only lost one wager in my life. Yeah, I've only lost one wager in my life, and I lost like 2 bills. Nothing crazy, but like, I'm a wagering type of nigga. I don't really wager like that, but I would love to wager a lot of niggas. I mean, if you ever want to wager, hit my line. DK the Saint on IG. Hit my line. Niggas is trying to. I'll run a wager real quick. Shit. I might scam you, but we can run a wager.
Wow. God bless him.
Okay, maybe not.
Shit on that thing. That respect.
I'm not doing this anymore. Like and subscribe to that fang. By that fang, I mean this channel.
W ad. I'm not gonna lie. W video meme. Whatever. I'm gonna call you meme. Alright, mud. Shit. Let me read the comments real quick. You know, I love reading the comments. If I hear the phrase Hawk Tuah one more time, I will cry. Alright, whatever, nigga. I don't give a fuck. The fact that a podcast just revolves around the sound Hawk Tuah, facts only. What does she even want to talk about for? Still don't know how a 30-second clip resulted in this. Facts. I don't really know either. How did niggas even find her? Sorry. Catch Me Outside. But she had a whole show. There's a difference. I feel like there's a big difference to that. She had a whole show, and out of that show, she had like 3-4 viral clips, no? She had the Catch Me Outside, bitch. And then she had the, she had another one. I don't remember them. But yeah. Her existence has become the, come on, Bart, say the line. Yeah, kind of like sketch, but like, sketch is, you know the vibe. Sketch is always sketch. We don't call him Vile Kyle here in Australia for nothing. Ooh, what that is. Brain rot, but for adults. Hawk Tuah is not no brain rot for adults. What? You know, Hawk Tuah, I don't want to talk to her. Alright, last time. I'm Australian. The radio station is pronounced like Kish and is famous for harboring near universally despised, creepy, obnoxious weirdos, Carl Sunderland's the guy interviewing her in the clip. Edit, no, he is definitely not better than that. That is pretty standard for him. I don't care. Whatever, bro. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, peace, muddy.